Mark Allen Cash, the Storytellers tour is kicking off here at Country Times in Linz. Welcome.
Thank you for having me. We're so honored to be here. We're going to have a great time tonight.
Great to have you. Is this your first time actually in performing in Austria and Germany?
No, I was here in May. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'll just Haag. Is it Haag? Haag? I was in Haag. I did the Country Music Festival here in May. So back the second time and honored to be here.
Very cool. You're here with the Storytellers Museum not in Nashville, in Bon Aqua, Tennessee. Can you tell us about that a little bit?
I can. It's we've only been open about 90 days, and we have the one piece at a time car, the Cadillac that belonged to my Uncle Johnny. He had that car 26 years. He loved that car, and of course, it was built because of the song One Piece at a Time, and that was a big hit for Uncle Johnny, and the car is just amazing. We have guitars that belong to him that he used on the road. We have a guitar that he used in the Highwayman tour. We have other clothes and things that belong to him and we have, the neat thing about the Storytellers Museum is he was there. He owned that building. He lived there, stayed there, he sang there. And then we also have the farm that Uncle Johnny had for 33 years, just less than a mile from the museum, where he relaxed. And he loved Bon Aqua. He called it the center of his universe. And he just liked to be there. On 9/11, he asked his daughter, Cindy, my cousin, to take him there, and he stayed 2 weeks on 9/11. It's just a place he wanted to be.
Do you know why he liked the place so much?
I do. It's so peaceful there. There's no doubt. I've been living there a couple of months myself, and the peace and the tranquility, it's beautiful. It's peaceful, and everybody there knew he was there to relax, and they let him do that. They would wave at him. One woman told me, she said, he bothered us more than we bothered him, so he just enjoyed being there and able to relax and walk barefooted and go fishing and shoot his rifles and just be who he was.
Once considered how hard it is to be Johnny Cash. To millions, he's a superstar, a legend among men, a man in black for all the world to see. I'm glad I had the chance to call him my friend, more than any superstar could be. He was Uncle Johnny to me. Now life for anyone, it ain't easy, and it don't matter who we are.
What do you think would he say now to the farm and the museum and the hideaway all being brought back to life?
I think he would be honored. First off, I think that he would be honored. That was one thing about him that I hold so dear, is he was very humble. He never craved attention from people. He never thought he was a big deal. So I think he would be honored that we're doing that in his honor. A little maybe embarrassed. Maybe that's not the proper word, but I know he'd be proud also. He would be proud that family members are involved in keeping his legacy alive. I see his name and hear his name every day still somewhere. So people want to see the farm and they want to see the museum, and the shows. We have live music there. I'm there when the museum is open. I'm there to greet people and to talk with people and also sing and pick myself. I'm not bragging, but he liked my voice. He liked what I do. So I still do it, and I'm honored to do that in his honor.
So you do have live shows there frequently, right?
Yes, every day. Right now we're open Wednesday through Saturday, And all day long, I perform, do different sets. I have special guests. My father, Tommy Cash, who is Johnny's baby brother, sings with us at least twice a month, sometimes more. And you can always watch our Facebook page, and it tells you who's coming, when, and it gives you all the time. You can really know what we're doing if you'll follow the Facebook page for Storytellers Museum. We also have a .com. We have a web page, and it's just storytellers.com.
What made Johnny Cash such a great and popular storyteller?
Well, I think because, number one, he spoke from the heart. He always told me, whatever you do, believe in it, and it will always work, and always it will happen. He did things that he believed in. He sang songs that he believed in. You know, he wrote most of his songs, but the ones that he did not write, he believed in them. And that's, I think, why they were so big and why he was such a big artist. He never tried to impress anybody. He was just who he was. He was an old cotton farmer from Dice, Arkansas. That's what he would tell you. He said, I'm not special, I just have something to say. And I think that was a huge reason why he was so iconic.
In your case, having been born into such a musical family, did you grow up on music? Did you always make music yourself as well?
You know, I did. Of course, I couldn't help but be around it with my dad and my Uncle Johnny and other family members that were in the music business. But I got bit by the bug at a young kid. I think I was 9 years old the first time I went out on stage, and when Dad says when that bug bites you, it's all you ever want to do from then on, you know, so that's all I know. So I'm glad that people still want to hear me because that's all I know is music, you know.
What do you find so special about country music?
It's real life. Country music is people live real country. I mean, you know, it's written about the guy that loses his wife or loses his girlfriend, or it's about true life stories. It's about things we all go through as human beings. And it's not made up stories about life. It is true life stories. I think that's one reason why country music is and always will be so popular.
What plans do you have for next year? 2017 is just around the corner.
I will do some traveling. You know, Mavros has been just fantastic, and he and I've gotten close, and I think we'll do some things next year. But I'm at the farm and at the museum. Mainly, I want to be there to help do what we're doing. So I'll be at the museum, but I will be doing short tours like this one that we're here doing, and just keep writing songs and staying healthy and doing what I can.
2 feet high and rising. How high's the water popping? Well, 2 feet high and rising. We can make it to the road in a homemade boat. That's the only thing we got left for the float. The cows and all the weeds and oats. 2 feet high and rising. How high's the water popping? Well, 3 feet high and rising. How high's the water, mama? 3 feet high and rising. We can make it to the boat in a homemade boat. It's the only thing we got left that'll float. It's all over the wheat and oats. 3 feet high and rising. Well, it's 3 feet high and rising.